You were wrongly imprisoned deep in the dungeons of the castle years ago. Finally, the chance you've been waiting for presents itself. The chance to escape. Next to your cell is a room with an open chest. You grab the rusty flail and, along with your fellow prisoners, slowly begin to make your way through the trap and horror-filled castle, hoping for the freedom you have been dreaming of for years. Welcome to Games at the Tavern. Here's our quick review of Escape the Dark Castle. What is Escape the Dark Castle? Escape the Dark Castle is a dark, fantasy-themed cooperative adventure game released in 2017 by Themeborn Limited, designed by Alex Crispin, Thomas Pike, and James Shelton, with art by Alex Crispin. Escape the Dark Castle is for 1 to 4 players, ages 14 and up, and takes 20 to 45 minutes to play. Each player chooses one of 6 characters: the abbot, the tanner, the miller, the cook, the smith, and the tailor. Each character has different strengths and 3 abilities: might, cunning, and wisdom. The castle is created by randomly selecting 15 chapter cards and 1 boss card. The players will flip over the first chapter card and resolve the situation presented. It could be a trap they must avoid, a challenge to work through, or an enemy to fight. After successfully completing the chapter, the players flip over the next chapter card, eventually making their way to the boss of the castle. How Escape the Dark Castle ends. Escape the Dark Castle ends when one of the players is killed or you beat the boss at the end. You either all lose or you all win. Simple as that. Insights and impressions. My group and I really enjoyed this game. The artwork and theme are very prevalent throughout the gameplay, and the artwork reminds us of old school D&D. Each playthrough is totally different than the previous ones, as the order in which the chapter cards appear are totally random, as is the boss you may face. One time through, you might just make quick work of the chapter cards, and the boss was easily taken down. Another time, you may not even make it halfway through the chapter cards before someone dies. Between the cards and the dice, random chaos is king, but in a truly special and wonderful way. Please take a second, give us a thumbs up if you like this video, be sure to click subscribe, and ring that bell to be notified when a new video drops. First, let's talk about energy drinks and our partner, Dubby. Have you just finished a 10-hour workday and now you need to run a 4-hour D&D session, but your brain is fried and you can't focus? Do you have a 6-hour game night plan with your buddies, but you are tired and just not into it? Are you doing yard work and need to stay hydrated? Well, the fine folks at Dubby have the solution for you. Dubby has energy powders and hydration powders that taste amazing with many flavors to choose from for both, and they both do what they say they will. Keep in mind, any statements I make are not FDA approved nor explicitly mentioned by the folks at Dubby. They are just my experiences with these products and how they affected me. 1 scoop of the energy powder has about 2 cups of coffee's worth of caffeine, but without the jitters, and increases your focus. I drank some right before my D&D session the other night, and my focus improved, and I was able to keep track of everything that was happening so much better. Also, when I felt a migraine coming on, 1 scoop and about 16 ounces of water stopped the migraine. 1 scoop of the hydration powder will keep you from getting dehydrated and help you finish your task. I tend to get dehydrated very easily when working in the sun, but the Dubby hydration kept me going during my 6 hours of yard work last weekend, and I didn't have the usual issues the day after I normally do, such as a migraine. We here at the Laughing Tavern are proud to partner with the folks at Dubby. Click the link in the description and enter the code It's a Mimic at checkout for 10% off your order. Fans of cooperative or adventure-style games will enjoy this game. There are several expansions available which add to the bosses and to the chapter cards. The player that owned this game went online and bought all the available expansions before we even finished the first playthrough. Escape the Dark Castle is easy to learn, easy to teach, takes up very little table space, and is easy to set up and tear down. You can take an entire game night playing nothing but this game, or use it as a palate cleanser between heavier games. However, due to the randomness of how long each game takes, you should plan an hour to play each game, but be ready for the game to take 10 to 20 minutes instead. Escape the Dark Castle should be on your shelf, and it should make it to the table frequently. I know we plan on having it in our bag when we take part in game night at the brewery due to limited space need and the ease of teaching new players. This is a great game to introduce players new to the hobby and new to cooperative games. Please leave a comment letting us know your experience with Escape the Dark Castle and whether you agree or disagree with our review. Also, be sure to tell us other games you would like to see reviewed. Thanks, as always, to Kay Marie. She's the artist behind the logos you see in our videos, the merch site, and across social media. Be sure to check out our other game review videos. We also have playlists for DM tips and player tips, so please check out those too. Thanks for watching. Remember to be kind to each other, accept each other, and love each other.